This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. And this is a special day for the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 8 straight Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Curb Street. I think we've talked long enough. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this away to get us going.
You call me? What's up?
Going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone.
You're probably on this.
Solid coverage here.
I'm playing a game if you need me though.
That's when the offense will take over.
Yep. I got people tired already.
First down play call coming up. How impressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there. But give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate
Oh, damn defense tired. That's wild.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
On the run, on the run.
It's a foot race. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Why are we so tired?
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to the throw. And they hit it just as it releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you kind of love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Hands off to the left. Finding space at the 20. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Turner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground.
Oh, now we're good.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. They didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Give me that!
And it's intercepted. He steps in front of that bullet. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, your best players got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run here, let's it go. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he's so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception during the last possession. Handoff from the shotgun.
Wow, that's too many yards, Bubba.
Across the 20 to the 22.
Nice job here holding the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Big throw to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but a pick. Set up the offense at the 35.
I do not. You have an idea?
Back drives now that this offense
I don't either. I haven't been thinking about it. You think about it, let me know though.
Regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations. Try to find
I'll think about it a little bit there.
Because right now, this is working.
The play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Stops made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
This defense is reeling now. 1st down and goal. Off with a single back. And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris.
Yeah.
The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing a
medium
job of
pepperoni and bacon pizza, please.
Finding the hole and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And we're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they set to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down. They're going to throw the football. Let's it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Shaw. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper, Jerry Judy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
The game makes him second and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments, and the single back takes the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. He just breaks away and takes it to the first from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. This kickoff team, let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line.
Usa clavo.
That was that excellent linebacker.
this. All the trees were kind of bent this way because the winds had come in this way, and like, damn, those were damaging. The glasses are just red. The glasses are basically for reading. Like, I can't in front of these screens for 10 hours. I can't sleep at night. It's just like, I'm just wired. So these are just like blue blocker glasses that I was doing off camera for like 2 streams, and now I'm just like, whatever.
And Brian too. I mean, the winds. Looking at those trees, like you were saying, almost looks like kind of like a hurricane. Right? Like that's what we usually see.
Like this image right here, that could be taken from our like Helene stream or any of those crazy hurricane streams we do. It's exactly what it looked like. It was just so much moisture in the air, so much rain, and then all the roads just completely flooded out, and then just everything just going in one direction, just getting hammered. So yeah, this seems like a hurricane event more than anything right now.
Watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker.
He does that too. We just got a couple of new twins. You can see that in the
And this crowd coming to life is going to help the defense get a stop at the offense and back. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Ramp down the middle. It's Perkins. Tackle made involved the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. They told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
That's the kind of play right here that this defense has been looking for. And that'll stop them because let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
He's running out of time here. Running back grabs it on the screen. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
They're going to run it here.
Get out of the way, tight end.
It's a loss of 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Defense will make the stop and will probably be the final play of this open quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down past the line of the game.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones that you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's right, the ground game running back. And he stopped after 84 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Pat on the head up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Fakes the handoff here with the throw it. Escapes. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
So another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And just thinking about over the years, these last 30 years, going all the way back to John
Chance of Brandon, like there was a super cell that is
Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He lets it go on the move. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defense coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
And the Gators will have first and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Florida. Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. He would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Alabama offense on field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just blew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's looking to scramble. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Jones. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a 4th down completion.
Wow! How did I think that?
Yardage is good enough for the first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in the screen play.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game and defense.
Shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Again, the strongest of the starts are producing at this point for the dog side of the straight line.
A solid run, good for first down yardage.
90 100 miles an hour. Now, I mean, everyone out here doing that right now.
And the wide out goes in motion.
As these strong.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Rebel tackle the ball carrier there.
The offense is really good rhythm in this drive. Run the ball, scoring the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that's stopped right there by the defense.
7-play drive coming up. They'll run the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that head all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Offense protecting the lead. They've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more for halftime. Dangerous play call here for that 5-yard penalty. Rush set it down for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nobody open downfield, he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Ball handed off.
Bro, you gotta start killing, keep going.
Inches away from it. The Gators are crossing to the line on the hurry-up offense. Running play called on third and short. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Now, Leonard, the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Gators with first and 10 here. Linebacker maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They'll switch it up here. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, did he heave it downfield? Catch made inside the 10. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. And the Gators line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now they pick up. See if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it's fielded. And the returner makes something happen here. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting it home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, it's Jones. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. It's like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on 3rd, very long. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off and start the second half. And he takes this one inside the 5. One down. Sets up the next drive. The Florida offense retakes the field. And this offense trying to build a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd.
Thank you very much for your approach. What are the generous questions? We appreciate all of it. Thank you.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost him 5. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. He'll set up the throw. He releases it, and the pass ball's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they can hit this quarterback, this is a big play. They give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense getting set. That's second down. Here's the snap.
Oh, why'd you run it like that?
It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Makes it across the goal line.
That's terrible the way you ran that, bro.
And that's another touchdown for this season. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Thunderstorm, so heads up. Quarter-size hail, 1 inch of diameter, can be destructive. Severe thunderstorm. But on the way.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35.
Lingo, thank you very much for your generous.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Raiders offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And there's the handoff. They tackle him about the 14.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job on the run and a nice run.
Game makes a second and medium. Shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags a quick throw. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They'll run it to the left. He's brought down out at the 46.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane to pick up some positive yards there on the 1st and 10.
The game makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. He dumps off to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. The Gators will crank up the tempo. And he get there on the ground. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The pass rush closing in. Grab made by the tight end. In the clear at the 25. Good execution. Gets the block and gets the first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it a 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. He spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end and sees what he can do after the catch.
The game makes a second and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's the toss play. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. Everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
They'll toss it to the right side. Get some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Takes the handoff, looking to throw.
Oh, be faster with your release, my guy.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Gators. And the beatdown continues. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Going after, not quite through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Turner decides to field it. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession had an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just got nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And now they'll run it on the draw.
Alexa, Amazon,
Well, you can see
turn off picture in picture.
they're getting upfield. They're trying to apply
Amazon,
quarterback,
turn off picture in picture.
They go with the draw play completely.
Amazon,
They're out of position.
dismiss picture in picture.
Nice blocking angles and gave them back plenty of room to pick up that 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moving out of the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. 1st and long now after the penalty. Inside give now from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. line getting set up. It's a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
Oh, that's not a safety.
Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front can control the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
You make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Gators looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Room at the 30. And they'll move to 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The second down play. They're going to run the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun run call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Backs got it again. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Now it's 2nd down here. Same tailback, another carry. Take it down about the 4 and makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The back's got it.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. There's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down coming up after that running play. Imagine the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Watch some time, now lets it go. Tight end makes the grab. And he takes it for the score. Touchdown, tie.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team ends it in and brings it down. Gators offense retakes the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. They'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh,